And it all comes down to this. Game number 5 of the American League Divisional Series here in the Bronx between the 99-win Salt Lake City Athletics and the 100-win New York Yankees. The first 2 games of this series contested here in the Bronx were won by the Yankees. When the series headed to Utah, the A's took care of business at home. So again, it all comes down to this. Every single game in this series between the A's and Yankees has been decided by just 1 run. In games 3 and 4, they were 2 walk-off victories for the Athletics. One Bo Bichette, the other Jace Young, and tonight we will settle the score in game number 5. Game 1, 4-3 Yankees. Game 2, 6-5 Yankees, and of course the 2 walk-offs in Utah. And your pitching matchup tonight, Max Fried versus Josiah Gray. The Athletics have pretty much everyone available today except for Chris Sale, who pitched in game number 4. DJ Hers can probably go 1 or 2 innings if needed out the bullpen. And if this game goes like the others in the series, we're in for a treat, and we're probably going to need guys like DJ Hers eventually on the mound. So the lefty Max Fried pitches tonight for the Yankees, 3.6 ERA over 5 innings so far in the playoffs, as he will see the leadoff man tonight, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger stares at strike 3. We're still looking for production at the leadoff spot. Doesn't matter who we put there, Bellinger, Bichette, Torres. We just can't get anything going out the 1 spot. Bo Bichette grounds out, and here's the A's lineup for tonight. It goes Bellinger, Bichette, Devers, Rooker, Alonso, Butler, Torres, Langeliers, and Blade in the 9. Rafael Devers now in the 3-1's gonna walk. We will take base runners any way we can get them. Devers on first for Brent Rooker, and there's ball 4 as well. So back-to-back 2-out walks for Polar Bear Pete Alonso, and we chase ball 4, or ball 3. Yikes. Here comes the former All-Star, Josiah Gray, 1.5 ERA in 6 innings pitched so far in the playoffs. Start number 2 postseason career-wise for Josiah. And he's going to get Jake Fraley to pop out to start the inning. There is Rafael Devers. 1 down for Lamont Wade Jr. The former San Francisco Giant will take ball 4 up, putting a base runner on for Aaron Judge, who has been by far the MVP of this series. But Judge is going to get flown out in the left field. There is J.J. Blade. 2 outs for the 4 spot as the inning continues now to Brandon Lau. The former Tampa Bay Ray is going to get popped out to Devers. Devers makes 2 outs himself in this inning as we go to the top of the 2nd. Lawrence Butler leads things off for the Athletics, and he'll walk. Already the 3rd walk given up by the Yankees and Max Fried. Gleyber Torres now in the 3-2. Butler running, doesn't matter, it's ball 4. That's 4 walks now for Max Fried. 2-2 pitch. Can the A's take advantage? Well, we're going to ground straight into a double play. That's horrible. So we had first and second, no outs. Now runner on third with 2 outs, and J.J. Blade strikes out. So the A's have 4 base runners through the first 2 innings, 0 hits, and yet 0 runs. Yikes. To the bottom of the 2nd, Jonah Bride going to ground out too short, 2-1 Bo Bichette. Austin Wells swing and a miss on a Josiah Gray cutter down and in. Eugenio Suarez on the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Gray on the slider as we now move to the top of the 3rd. Cody Bellinger makes it walk 5 for Max Fried. Bellinger now going to try to swipe second base. He gets there. Bo Bichette still in the box, full count for him. Okay, we try to get walk number 6. Bichette strikes out looking. Rafael Devers is going to take ball 2, and that one's going to get away from Austin Wells. Cody Bellinger's on third base. So the A's have a runner 90 feet away, and they still don't have a hit. Devers hits that ball in left field. It's going to be caught, but we're going to tag. Jake Fraley's arm is not the best, and Cody Bellinger scores. 1-0 Athletics, and they are yet to have a hit in game number 5. Brent Rooker strikes out, but the A's are up 1-0 thanks to all those walks, 5 of them for Max Fried. I mean, it does feel like we should be up more, but it is what it is. Anthony Volpe leads off the bottom of the 3rd with a single, bringing to the plate Dalton Varsho, the 1-2. Varsho hits one into left as well. Back-to-back singles, almost identical spot for the Yankees. Jake Fraley now on the 1-1. Gray deals. Hanging sweeper, and that ball is lifted, and it is gone. Jake Fraley with a no-doubter in the right field, 391 feet off the bat of the Yankees left fielder, and just like that, New York goes up 3-1. All that work the A's did getting base runners with the walks, well, they're down now by 2. Josiah Gray finally gets the first out of the inning of a strikeout looking on Lamont Wade, but here comes that man, Aaron Judge. Taking the slider into the opposite field, Judge is on with the double. He will not go away. 1 out, 4 spot up. It's Brandon Lau on the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Cutter up and in by Josiah. Jonah Bride now on the 1-2 pitch. Will strike out on a slider, but the damage has been done. The Yankees take their first lead of Game 5. Max Fried will see if he can settle in. He'll strike out Pete Alonso. Lawrence Butler on the 3-1 will draw his second walk of the game. I'm very surprised by that ball 4 call, but we'll take it. We're going to send him in motion, obviously. Here he goes. Lawrence Butler has now stolen second. We're still out a hit, but Lawrence Butler is now potentially the second run of the game for the A's. Gleyber Torres, though, strikes out. 2 gone. Shea Langeliers in the 2-2. They say he went. 4 no-hit innings for Max Fried, albeit with a lot of danger, allowing free passes. Yet the Yankees are up by 2, 3-1. Austin Wells grounds out into the box. Eugenio Suarez, swing and a miss. Gray on the slider. 2 outs for Anthony Volpe on the 1-1 pitch. Volpe bloops one into right, and that ball should fall. It does. Lawrence Butler can't get there. They're going to send Volpe to second, though. Butler with the throw. Got him. All right, the Yankees pushing their luck a little bit right there. Lawrence Butler with the force out, or the put out, excuse me. We go to the top of the 5th. JJ Bleday strikes out to kick off the inning. This is pitch 95 for Max Fried, and finally it is the first Athletics hit of the day. And who else? Cody Bellinger's on with a single. That means he is in motion. Slide step on a curveball, though. So we'll happily take second base. Runner back in scoring position for Bo Bichette. Bichette elevates that fastball left field. Jake Fraley, though, has it. Bellinger will look to tag, and he's out. The base running aggressiveness catches up to the A's in the top of the 4th, or the top of the 5th. As we go to the bottom half of the inning, Dalton Varsho is going to saw his bat off and pop out to Josiah Gray. Jake Fraley, though, going to place one to center field. It's the second hit of the night for him. Fraley's going to be standing on first base with a single for Lamont Wade Jr. on the 1-1. You know who's in the on-deck circle. Wade goes deep left center field, but JJ Bleday has it. But now again, the A's have to pitch to Aaron Judge. Full count, Josiah deals, got him! Sets him down on the cutter. The A's remain down by 2 and likely now a bullpen game as James Karinchak comes to pitch for the Yankees. He's going to get Rafael Devers to fly out into center field. I mean, time is ticking for the A's. They have had 1 hit all night and 1 run on the board. Brent Rooker full count, potentially and probably should have been ball 4, yet he's going to fly out into right field to who else? Aaron Judge. 2 down for Polar Bear Pete on the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. We've got 9 outs to work with. First, Gregory Soto, the lefty, comes out to pitch for the A's. The former All-Star with the Detroit Tigers. We'll see Brandon Lau first. There's a ground out to Rafi Devers. 1 out, 5 spot up. That means Jonah Bride. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking at 98 on the gun from Soto. Austin Wells down the 1-2 pitch will roll over to first base, and that'll do it. The problem is we have 1 hit. Orion Kirkring has not been good in this series. He's pitched in every single game, and he's been the best reliever that the A's have seen in terms of, hitting ability. He's going to strike out Lawrence Butler, though. Gleyber Torres on the 1-1 will get under the fastball. That ball is caught. So far, so good for Kirkring, someone who has struggled in this series. Shea Langeliers on the 1-1. Oh, man! That ball is up, and it is way out of here! Shea Langeliers with the solo home run. 406 feet off the bat of Shea Langeliers makes this a 1-run game. We had spoken about the struggles of Kirkring throughout this series, and it comes back to bite the Yankees yet again. Shea Langeliers goes 406 feet. This is a 1-run ball game. JJ Bleday strikes out, but that ball's going to get away from Austin Wells, and Bleday's on. Okay. Joe Jimenez now comes out to pitch for the Yankees. Go-ahead run is to the plate now for the Athletics, and that's in the form of Cody Bellinger. JJ Bleday trying to steal second base. He is. Oh, gunned out. I thought we had another. Hunter Harvey is going to now pitch here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. I know what you're thinking. Where are our normal guys? Well, Bautista and Miller we're trying to save for the end of the game. I don't want to go Nelson here, so we go Hunter Harvey, and that is a shutdown 1-2-3 inning. My goodness. We have 6 outs to work with. Cody Bellinger leads off the top of the 8th, and I thought that was a Yankee Stadium home run. It's not. It's flown out to Aaron Judge. 1 out, Bo Bichette. He elevates. Bichette left center field. That ball gets down. Bo Bichette ground rule double. He's on second base. Huge spot now for Rafael Devers. First, Eric Swanson to pitch for the Yankees. Devers on the 2-2, hits that ball to right field, gets through. Bo Bichette, 50-something speed, we're sending him on Aaron Judge's arm. It's offline. Bichette safe, Devers safe at second. This game is tied 3-3. The A's have come storming back. Oh, I thought Brent Rooker almost had one there. Okay, Devers on third. That is the go-ahead run 90 feet away. Pete Alonso's 0 for 3. He's 0 for 4. At least the A's have tied it, though, going into the bottom of the 8th. And here's the Cy Young, DJ Hers. I want 1 inning. That's all we need. 1 inning out of DJ Hers. Let's get it done. We don't care about the ALCS. We'll get to that if we get there. First, Hers gets Jake Fraley to ground out to third base. Lamont Wade Jr. on the 1-1 pitch is going to get flown to left field. JJ Bleday dives. No, can't get there. Lamont Wade's only got 16 speed, but I think he's going to have a triple. Oh, we weren't backing it up. Oh, man. Go ahead and run 90 feet away. Oh, man, it's not what we want. And now Judge up. I'm going to walk him. I know Hers is pitching, but there's no reason, honestly. Yeah, we're going to go Brandon Lau, 1-2 pitch. My goodness, what a ball right there by DJ Hers. Now we're going to the bullpen, Felix Bautista. We got the matchup we wanted with Hers and Lau. Now Bautista comes in to see a righty. It's Jonah Bride. Full count, he walks him. They're loaded for the mountain. Austin Wells, 3-1. Gotta throw a strike. And that is a pop out into left center field. The A's survived the bases loaded jam, and they will now see Devin Williams in the top of the 9th. Huge spot. Williams going to try to keep this game at 3-3, and that is a nasty screwball right there by the Yankees closer. New York's been walked off in back-to-back games. Will they be the ones walking it off tonight? I don't know, but Gleyber Torres checks in for hit number 5 of the night for the A's, and now we will pinch run Chase DeLauder. I mean, we got to get a runner in scoring position. We're going to use DeLauder's speed in there. Perfect. Shea Langeliers has the go-ahead run at second base. Langeliers strikes out. We keep DeLauder at second base. Huge opportunity for Jace Young. We're pinch hitting. We're taking Bleday out. I like the spot better with Young. Full count, swing and a miss. Yikes. That's not good. Felix Bautista strikes out Eugenio Suarez. We've made defensive adjustments. We'll talk about that if needed. He'll strike out Anthony Volpe. 2 down as well, though. Cabrera. That ball's past Devers. Chase DeLauder still in the game. Bleday out, DeLauder in. Jace Young just playing second base right now for Gleyber Torres. That was the adjustment. Okay, 2 outs. We're going Hunter Gaddis. Bautista's tired. He's pitched in back-to-back games. We're going Gaddis for Jake Fraley, and we get that 1 out for Hunter Gaddis. We will have extra innings for the 3rd consecutive game. Let's go. Cody Bellinger up first for the A's. 3-2 pitch by Devin Williams, ball 4. Perfect. Leadoff man on. Here comes Bo Bichette on the 1-2 pitch. Runner going. Bellinger safe. Wow, avoids the tag. Perfect again. Runner in scoring position. Bo Bichette, move him over. He gets a fastball right down the middle. He misses. Oh, man. That was the pitch. That was the pitch. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Rafael Devers on the 1-2. We're stealing Bellinger. He's in there. Wow. Cody Bellinger swipes third. Devers, all he's got to do is put a ball in play and he strikes out. The screwball's nasty. Brent Rooker gets a fastball and that ball's going to stay in the park. Oh, a nightmare scenario for the A's. Cody Bellinger is doing everything, and yet we're still tied. Peraza now in to hit for the Yankees as Hunter Gaddis will get him to ground out to second. A single swing of the bat can end this series and end the game. It will not be Aaron Judge, though. Bo Bichette gets him on the ground out, or Gaddis gets him to Bo Bichette. 2 down for Brandon Lau on the 2-1. Ball is hit hard. Jace Young can't make the play. Lau is probably only going to get 1. Yes, Bellinger's there. 5 spot up at the dish. It's Jonah Bride. 2-2 pitch. Hunter Gaddis. Ball hit hard to second. Young to Bichette. Let's go to the 11th. Fernando Cruz pitching now for the Yankees. 2.45 ERA in the postseason so far. He'll get Pete Alonso first. Alonso's been silent tonight, and he's going to remain silent. Ground out to Eugenio Suarez. 1 out. 6 spot up. It is Lawrence Butler on the 2-2. Strike 3 looking. Chase DeLauder now on the 1-1. First hitting opportunity of the series. Wow. Chase DeLauder gets on base with an infield single. He's got the speed. Perfect. DeLauder trying to steal second. He's in there again. The unsung hero, Chase DeLauder. Shea Langeliers 2-2. That ball's blasted. Right field judge. It's over his head. DeLauder scores easy as Shea Langeliers is on with an RBI double. He already had the homer. Now the go-ahead double. 4-3 A's. Jace Young looking for more. Up the middle. It's not going to get through. But the A's have taken a 1-run lead, and we have saved our closer. It's Mason Miller. 3 games, 3 innings, 0 runs. Let's get it done and move on to the ALCS. Austin Wells first, 1-2 pitch, ball on the ground. Pete Alonso has it. 1 out. Here comes Eugenio Suarez. That ball's hit into right field. It gets through against the shift. Winning run now to the plate. It is Anthony Volpe. On the 1-1, Volpe gets popped up. The Yankees are down to their final out. It's going to be a pinch hitter. It's the former Athletic Daz Cameron. 1-2 pitch. I'll be damned if he gets us. Mason Miller with the winning strikeout. And the Salt Lake City Athletics are going to the American League Championship Series. They will move on to meet the Minnesota Twins, who are the #1 overall seed in the American League this year. It is 1 versus 3 with a ticket to the World Series on the line. In the National League, it is Phillies and Dodgers, 2 powerhouses, but we've just got to take care of our business in the American League, trying to prevent the Twins from returning to the World Series for the first time. And I'm serious, 50 years, give or take? Let's get the job done, folks. Tomorrow, the ALCS starts with a series between the Yankees and the A's. Every game resulted in a 1-run finish, but the A's were victorious. Folks, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the ALCS. Hit that subscribe button down below for more. And Mamba, forever.